afternoon. My name is Jason. We're from East West Wing Chun from right across the street over on 10th and Jackson. A little bit about us. We've been practicing and holding classes in Oakland Chinatown since 2000. We teach ages from 15 and up, and everyone is welcome. Today we're going to give you a demonstration of the Wing Chun Kung Fu that we practice. The team is going to warm up and demonstrate some of the various techniques we use in Wing Chun while I talk. Wing Chun is a Southern martial art that traces its roots to the Southern Shaolin Temple. Developed by a nun, Wing Chun emphasizes structure and positioning over size and strength. Composed of elements from both the snake and crane styles of Kung Fu, Wing Chun relies on defensive movements that emphasize deflecting rather than blocking and rapid, precise offensive attacks. Wing Chun was first brought to prominence by its most famous practitioner, the late, great Bruce Lee. We are from the Yip Man lineage through his nephew, Sifu Lo Man Kam. My teacher, Sifu John Kang, learned from Sifu Lo in Taipei, Taiwan, and later opened up our school in late 99, early 2000s. Wing Chun is based on concepts and principles that guide us, and you're going to be seeing some of these concepts and principles in action as I describe them now that everyone is all warmed up. Our first main concept is centerline theory. Centerline theory says there's a three-dimensional line that goes right down our center. Adhering to centerline theory allows us to do the following. We want to be energy efficient and only use as much energy as is necessary. Our movements are going to be concise and direct. Nothing too big that will use up more energy than is required. To do this, we use a concept called economy of motion. Our attacks are going from our center to our opponent's center. We take the fastest way to the target as possible. We also use simultaneous attack and defense, defending and attacking at the same time, making us a step quicker and more efficient rather than blocking and then attacking. Controlling our opponent's center line also allows us to put ourselves in an advantageous position that keeps us out of harm's way while maximizing the potential for us to inflict as much damage as needed to end the fight. We want to use smart aggression, attack when the opening presents itself, not before, not after. We want to get in and end the fight as quickly as possible so we can go about the rest of our day. Next, Tony, Kaylee, John, Pablo, and Ali, and Raphael are going to demonstrate Chi Sao for you. Our most famous training drill is Chi Sao, or sticky hands in English. This is the bread and butter of Wing Chun. Sticky hands training develops the sensitivity in our arms and our hands, allowing us to feel and sense our opponent's intentions, openings, actions, and reactions without us having to rely on our sight. Through sticky hands training, we learn how to react without thinking, how to be fluid so we can flow seamlessly from one technique to the next, and how to listen to our opponent so we don't use too much force. Now, Kaylee, Ali, and Pablo are going to be blindfolded. As I said, we don't need to rely on our sense of sight, we're relying on our sense of touch. In essence, we're turning our arms into giant antennas so we can feel what the other person is doing and respond to what we feel instead of what we see. All right, let's hear it for Tony, Kaylee, John, Pablo, Ali, and Rafael. We're now going to demonstrate some of the combat applications so you can see how everything we've demonstrated so far, the economy of motion, the chi sao, the redirecting of energy, and the rapid striking all come together. Finally, we're going to do a more spontaneous drill I like to call the Hall of Wooden Men. It's inspired by the Kung Fu movies of the 60s and 70s. Or, I'm sorry, the 70s and 80s. Thanks, team. Please give our awesome team a nice round of applause. That concludes the Wing Chun portion of our demonstration, but we have more.